Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Styl'n. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Island Style, where I show you my design style and hopefully give you some ideas of how I decorate my island. This is my island. As you can see, it's pretty large. It's about 10 feet long and about 4 feet wide. I set up my buffet table, I should say buffet setting, on this island when I entertain for a large crowd. So this island is pretty large. I can just about decorate it any way I want. And I do this often. I change up my decor depending on the holiday or just because. And as you see for today, this is how it looks every day. Now, I give you a little background. When we first built this home, we didn't want a living room or a dining room area. There are spaces for them, of course, so you can resell the home, but we didn't use those areas. So the architect put that in mind when he designed the house. He made it so that you can see these spaces, but then again, you can also see that it may not be a dining room or living room, if I'm explaining that, if you understand what I'm saying. Basically, we can just about design however we want in those spaces. It don't have to be a dining room. It can be a sitting room or it can be a living room if we want. So he put that in mind so it could be flexible for us when we come to decorate. And the reason I'm telling you this is because the way the island is styled, the eating area, it looks very formal, like a dining room table. So this is where we eat our breakfast and lunch and dinner, and that's the reason why it looks the way it does when I decorate it. So what I'm going to do is show you each of the areas, how I decorate, and then I'll explain why I did certain things and how I did it. Okay, so let's get started. This is some glass cake stands that I purchased online at a website called Save on Crafts. There are various sizes and they're glass. I love them because they're so elegant and they're nice and long stems. I really fell in love with them when I first seen them, and they have a nice tall dome top so you can decorate it however way you want it. And I decided to put these teacups in here. If you remember these teacups I showed you on Fabby Finds. If you haven't seen that, I will link it below. And I thought these teacups would look very nice vignette here on the island. I themed my islands when I decorate them. The decor is called Tea for Two. And so I decided to change my kitchen from the grape theme to a tea and coffee black and white theme, and that is what the vignette looks like. So now let's move on to the next section. This little vignette here, I decided to do something a little different than regular salt and pepper shaker. I use apothecary jars for the salt and pepper and a candle holder, so it will be easier to pinch a little salt here and pinch a little pepper there while we're cooking. The apothecary jars came from Michael's. I believe they were about $16, but I used a coupon, and I decorated it with using a P that came from the Michael's, and a little craft paper behind it that I punched out, and a black ribbon that attaches in the back, so I'm able to change out the ribbon if I want to. And it's the same on the salt apothecary jar. Used the S that I bought from Michael's and some craft paper in the back and attach it with ribbon, and it could be easily removed. But in the center, I wanted something different. I didn't want it to look like the salt and pepper containers. I wanted some decor on the top there, where you can see there's a black ribbon with some damask design on top and a silver ribbon on top of that, to bring out some silver in the decor. I love damask, as you know, and I thought it would be a nice touch here. And you will see why as I go on in the tour of my island. So let's move on to the plate setting. The plate setting consists of four pieces that I have here. The top piece is a black, excuse me, a black chalkboard where I normally write the menu on. This came from Michael's. It also has a couple of holes at the top where you can decorate it with ribbon. I normally put the menu on top of there. Under it is a regular white napkin, and under that is a salad plate from Martha Stewart line, and it's the damask design to match the ribbon. I wanted to bring out some damask here, and I love black and white, as you know. And this salad plate was part of a set that you can buy individually at Macy's or in a box set. Up under that is a dinner plate that is part of my white dish collection that you already seen in a previous video. And below that is a charger that I've picked up at World Market for about $2.99. It was a brown color, but I spray painted a silver metallic to match the decor. And I love spray painting because if it doesn't match what you need, you can always spray paint it. That is the plate setting on the left side. In the center here is a couple of pieces that I purchased from TJ Maxx. It's a creamer and sugar containers. What I like about them is because they're unique. They're designed like a milk carton, as you can see with the opening. And I love the way they look. They were only $2. It was on sale. I think the original price was $2.99 or $3.99, I'm not sure. And this is the creamer, of course. Here is the sugar. This is designed as a closed milk carton that I thought was really cute. And I think the original price on this was $2.99, I believe it was. And that's in the center. On the other side is another place setting for myself. It has the same setting as on the left, on the right. Sorry about that. This is the left side. The only difference is the chalkboard plate here is designed a little differently. As the one on the left, it looks more like a tag or a flag. This one has scallop edges at the end, but it still has the two holes at the top for the ribbon, and there's the napkin and the rest of the plates, just like on the right hand side. Under all of the place setting here, you will see this black and white runner. I had this runner for years. The only difference is I cut it down to fit the size I needed for this plate setting. What I done was, it was plain white, but I added black ribbon to go all the way around it by using a sewing tape, glue, I guess you can call it, and you just iron it down. I placed some ribbon on each end here where the cuts were to hide those. Place a ribbon at the top to attach a little bow detail at the ends, and I fold the ends and pressed it down with the same ironing tape so it would stay. And I know you're probably wondering, how do I keep this clean? Well, here is my secret. Right up under this plate setting, you'll see this plastic, what can I call, plastic square piece of material here that I have up under the plate setting. This catches all on the drippings and dirty and things in that nature. And I have it on the other plate setting also. And this keeps it clean, and I have any problems with it being stained and everything. And On the other end is the same detail that was on the right. So that's a tip. If you have some old material or an old runner you don't use anymore, you can repurpose it to your new decor. It's cheaper that way. My motto is shop your home first. That's my motto. So now let's move on to the flower arrangement. The flower arrangement is something that I came up with. I wanted something different. I wanted to have it a lot of height and full of nice blooms, but I wanted to do something different. And what I done, I purchased a cylinder vase from Michael's, and I had a coupon because I believe this vase was something like $40 or $50. So I had a 40% coupon. And what I done was, inside of the vase, instead of just having the flowers stuck in there and you can see the stems, which is fine, but I wanted it to match my decor. So at the bottom, I placed some white glass pieces or glass chips. Above that is where I have some coffee beans to match my theme, and these teacups or coffee cups here that is stacked with a saucer inside the cylinder, I thought added a great touch to match the theme. This stack of coffee or teacups came from TJ Maxx. I believe it was $7.99. I fell in love with it. When I seen it, I knew exactly what I was going to do with it. And I think it looks great in this vase. It's a wonderful touch, and I really love it. On top of that is all of the faux hydrangeas. I love hydrangeas. Grow some in my yard one day, but until then, I am stuck with the faux kind. I do not have a green thumb, believe me. But I love these hydrangeas. They also came from Michael's. They were $10 a piece, but I had a coupon, and I kept purchasing them until I gathered enough and for this flower arrangement. And I think it's about 12 or 14 of them here. On top of this vase, I put some black cardboard stock around the vase with a damask design on the sides here to match design on the rest of the decor. On the top of the flowers are branches that I stuck in the center to add a little height because the ceilings are so high in the kitchen. I spray painted them silver because they were originally brown, and they came in a bunch from Michael's for $5.99. I think it really adds a nice, elegant, sophisticated touch to the flower arrangement. And now let's go around to the back. This is the back of it. Okay, and please don't don't pay any attention to those tables behind. I'm getting ready to have another barbecue for the 4th of July. I will be coming to you with another island styling, island decor for the 4th of July when I decorate my island. So that will be coming to you soon. So this is what the island looks like in the back. Okay. All right, so that's it for this episode of Island Styl'n themed Tea for Two. And I hope you stop by for the next episode coming to you soon. Until then, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Smooches.